Yes, I do it, I do it. Yeah, we get it, we get it. We in the streets with the scriptures. Pray my people repenting. Don't take my countenance for hatred. My awesomeness is needed. And by the end of this lesson, y'all gon' know what we preaching. And that's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Lord, thy righteousness is everlasting righteousness. And thy law is now the black man in this trap, man. I'm supposed to act like I don't feel it. Forced to believe in his American dreams to the self-esteem of my opinions. Talk that I have a lost lineage, and I'm just supposed to be content with what's done is done, and that's in the past, and accept these terms and conditions when they rape, rob, murder, these burglars serving they purpose. Waiting a righteous judgment, these heathens being discovered. All fallacies are uncovered. Truth is loose and on the come up. Prophets back to confront you. These devils ain't running from us. It's the spiritual, waiting on physical. Yeah, this is biblical. Keep these laws so I see.
The book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 28. And one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together, and perceiving that he had answered them well, asked him, which is the first commandment of all?
So we're going to come out of the book. We're going to show you these commandments. We're going to show you how to get out of this haze that you're in, to wake you up out of this sleep that you're in. We've been asleep for over 400 years.
That's right.
Sleep for 400 years. There's nothing that's changed about us. You go to church every Sunday. Nothing changes about
That's
you.
right.
You've been going to church since you've been a child. Nothing changes about you. Nothing changes. Every week you go pay tithes to a pastor that buys big cars, big houses. That doesn't make you better. That doesn't change you. Keep reading.
Verse 29. And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear, O Israel.
Hold on, read it again.
And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear, O.
So you have to hear first. First you have to be willing to listen. Be willing to shut your mouth. Stop coming up here telling us what you think you know about the Bible. And listen. That's the first thing you have to do. You can't talk and listen at the same time. It is impossible. It is impossible for you to give me your version of the Bible compared to what the Bible says. That's right. Keep reading.
O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
One Lord. We have one Lord. You have all these different religions that practice idolatry, have all these different gods. That doesn't profit you. That has got us nowhere. That has not built us up as a people yet. They had a brother come up here and start talking about Masons. Masons are the damn devil. The damn devil the Bible speaks of. Yeah, keep reading.
Verse 30. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God.
So the first thing you have to do is love God. Before you do anything else, loving God is how you get salvation. That's how you start to get salvation. Yeah, keep reading.
With all thy heart and with all thy soul.
With all your heart and with all your soul. Until you do that, there is nothing for you. This book is not going to profit you anything if you don't first know that you have to love God above all other things.
That's right.
Brother, do you have a question? Do you know who you are? I'll ask you the question. Do you know who you are in this psalm? Do you know who you are in this Bible? Ask brother. So let me ask you. Are your foreparents, did they come here on slavery? Did they get here through slavery? You're not sure? When you fill out an application, what do you put down? You put down African American, do you put down Spanish? You put down African American, right? So African American, right? So you all on this tribe. What does this say?
I heard it was speaking of Masons. I know a lot of pastors that Masons, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes, that's right. That's right. And they the damn devil. Let me stop you right there, because they are the damn devil. They are the damn devil. How can you be into idolatry? How can you be practicing idolatry? Then come to church and tell you to worship the Most High. Isn't that a contradiction? Isn't that a lie?
That's right.
Give me Malachi 27. This is what the pastors are supposed to say. If they have that you have to be a Mason or they're practicing all these different idolatries. This is what they're supposed to be teaching. When you go to church, do you know what today is? You know today's the seventh day? Are you aware that today's the seventh day? The seventh day. Hold that. Let's get to the basics first. Get that. Give me Exodus 4.
No.
Let's get to we gotta get to the bottom first, then we'll build up. All right? All right.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Today's the Sabbath day, brother. You know when you say God worked 6 days and then on the seventh day you rest. You heard that, right? This is what he's talking about. Yeah,
To keep it holy.
you know what keep holy means? You know what holy means? It means separate. So 6 days you work. That last day, it shouldn't be like the other 6 days. It should be separate. It should be different. What's different about you working? Not working, right? So that's the day you're not supposed to. If you're cooking all 6 days, what's different about the seventh day? You shouldn't be cooking, right? You buying all 6 days? Should you be buying on the seventh day? No, right? Keep reading.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So when you come out here on the Sabbath day, when you come out here from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, that's the seventh day. That's the Most High's seventh day. That's the day He rested. That's the day you're supposed to rest. You got me? You good? You understand? On your calendar. Do you have a calendar? Do you have a calendar on your phone? Do you have a calendar on your phone?
I know it's
You know what I'm saying, right? On anybody's calendar. I don't care what language you speak. Sunday is the first day of the week. When you work and you go to work, your payroll starts on Sunday, not Saturday, right? Yeah, go back.
Book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So every time you go to the priest, every time you go to church, you're supposed to be learning. What are you supposed to be learning when you're in church, brother? That so-called church. Because this is church right here. This is what we have right here. This is church. This is church. Not a building where you're funneling money into somebody's pocket. That's not the church, brother. This is the church. Read it from the top.
For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
So when you go in there and you're sitting there with all these brand new Bibles and all these worn out hymn books because ain't nobody using the Bible.
That's right.
All we using is the hymn books. We good with the songs, we good with the classics, but we not bringing out the laws. We're not learning the laws of the Most High. That's why your people look the way they are. That's why you get up on a Saturday and you go shopping. That's why you get up on a Saturday and make you a big breakfast when you're not supposed to be doing that. Because the priest should have told you that a long time ago. The Sabbath day is this day. Read it.
And they should seek the law at his mouth.
This is the law, brother. This book right here. This book right here. The book that your grandmother had on her shelf. The book that your moms have on her shelf. And ain't nobody reading that thing. Nobody reading it. It's up there collecting dust. You probably got a lotto ticket sitting in it and you're praying for a lotto. That's not what the Bible's for.
That's right.
The Bible is not a what would you put, no, not the whisper. What you put drinks on? It's not a coaster, brother. It's not to keep your furniture clean.
Right.
That's not what the Bible's for. Yeah, you got it under the short leg trying to hold the table steady. That's not what the book is for, brother.
Right.
That's not what it's for. Go ahead.
For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts.
So when he's coming out, when he's supposed to be teaching you, he's supposed to be giving you these laws, statutes, and commandments that's in this book to build you up, brother. To build you up, to make you right. Which songs? This is what's going to make you right. You see the condition our people in? Everywhere on the planet, there's people that look like you. Don't you know we're all in the same position? How is that possible? That we're all in the same condition at the same time. Everywhere you go, there's a neighborhood with people that's hanging out on the street doing nothing. Smoking drugs, drinking, smoking cigarettes, boredom. Everywhere on the planet. How is that possible? How is that? Is that a coincidence? That's right, brother. I like where you at with it. Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord
So once you start keeping the laws of the Lord, that's what's going to make you perfect. The law of the Lord is perfect. Even though we're all in sin, once we start keeping the law, that's what is going to convert you to being perfect.
Converting the soul.
Converting your soul, changing you, making you right with the word of the Most High. Once you start doing those things, if I tell you, brother, if we all stop murdering each other, if black people stop murdering each other today, what would happen? Well, could they call you a minority? Do you know how fast we multiply? Could we be the minority if we stop killing each other today? If sisters stop getting abortions today, don't you know we wouldn't be the minority in the United States? Don't you know that they set that up on purpose to keep you at the bottom?
That's right.
Don't you know the word eugenics? That means that they are killing us.
That's right.
They've been killing us since we got off the damn boat. Since we got off the boat. Hey, 20 people. 20 people soon as they get off the boat. Same thing they doing now. Same thing, brother. The cops is out here handcuffing people and they commit suicide in the cop car with their hands behind them. How the hell is that possible? Our people asking ourselves that, but we'll march. We'll march when one of them kill us, but we kill each other every day.
That's right.
Every day. You go to Chicago, the damn murder capital of the planet. The planet. They're killing each other in the groves. They're killing each other every day. Why is nobody marching for that thing?
That's right.
Why is nobody stopping everybody from murdering each other? Yeah, read again.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
Perfect, brother. Perfect. There's nothing more perfect than you loving your brother. There's nothing more perfect than you taking care of your wife. There's nothing more perfect than you taking care of your children. What's more perfect than that? What's more perfect than that? What's more perfect than you walking down the street and not worried about somebody like you trying to rob and kill you? What's more perfect than that? What's more perfect than you leaving your damn keys in your car and not worried about it being a damn wet spot where it used to be? What's more perfect than that? Nothing, brother. There's nothing more perfect than that. Keep reading.
Converting the soul.
Changing your soul, brother. Once we start getting into these laws, you're going to start changing your soul. And if I tell you, brother, you have to keep your bed. You have to keep your bed, right? That's not my words. That's what the book says. Would you start doing it? Would you start doing it? What you looking around for, brother? Brother, this is going to be a million buses. It'll be a million buses. If you start keeping your bed, brother, would you start keeping it as the word said? Would you stop cutting into your bed? Get the bed. Hold that here, hold that. Come back to it. Now, because I see you thinking, brother, none of these are our words. We didn't write this morning. We didn't get up with a pen and start writing. All these words are in the book. All these words in this book is what you should have been learning from day one. Your mother should have been teaching you this. While you sitting in front of the TV, this is what you should have been learning. Yeah, read it.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their head.
Now, everybody want to be like Mike. Everybody want to be like Jordan. Shave all their hair off. I used to do it. I didn't know no better. I didn't know no better before I started keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. I did it. My brother right here, look. Clean as a whistle. Read it again.
They shall not make boldness upon their head.
Now, that's a law. That's a law. Did you hear that law, brother? Did you believe the Bible? Did you read the Bible? Yeah, I hear it. Read it again. Yeah, I believe it.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their head.
So, did you believe it? Did you believe it? And that wasn't no story. That wasn't a similitude. That was for faith. You know you're not supposed to ball your head? I know why you don't know. Yeah, keep reading.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Those are laws. Those are laws, brother. Are you gonna stop? You gonna stop doing it? You gonna stop? You gonna stop giving your Bible $20 to keep you in sin? Because that's what you're doing. That's what you do. A man walked up. He didn't want to hear that. He didn't want to walk. He didn't want to hear that thing. He want to add sin to sin. He's gonna go. He probably next week go get that thing cleaned up one more time before the Most High puts him to death. Why he smoking a cigarette?
I know.
nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
That goes into tattoos. What are we doing? What do we do? We're the best. We're the best that go get tattoos. We're the best. We go to damn tattoo parlors, sit there for hours. If 10 people walk by here, 9 of them got tattoos on them. 9 of them. Did I make that up? Did I make that up? You go any of these brothers and sisters over here, we got tattoos. That's before we knew better. I got tattoos, brother. I didn't know no better. I didn't know. But that's something that you gotta keep. That's a law. Same thing with your beard. Same thing with your head. Those are laws. Those are little laws. Those are little laws. Is that something that you can keep, brother? What about that is hard? What about that is hard, brother? Anything about that?
That's where the belief come in there, right? Is when you keeping these commandments, because you know the world, God went value in living and see you look more appropriate when you see you did.
Let me stop you. I don't even want you to finish that. Who tells you that? Right. Who tells you that? The same people that oppress you.
That's right.
The same people that got you living in sin is the same people who say, well, I want you to look a certain way. Look at that sister over there. Look at that sister over there. Do you know that that's a sin, sister? You know that that's a sin? Yeah, you. Did you know that? Come here, sister. Come here. You don't want to hear the Bible? You go to church tomorrow? You want to go to church tomorrow? You want to go to church tomorrow, sister? Not that either, huh? You think it's a small thing, but those things add up, brother. There's no sin greater than the other. You'll be put to death for not wearing your fringes the same way you would be if you was a murderer.
So you saying like,
No. Not what I'm saying.
right?
What the Bible is saying.
So what it's saying is, right? If I'm living worldly and I'm doing everything the world tell me to do,
Is this a rhetorical question? Because it sounds like it is.
or what?
It sounds like it's a, you sound like you already know the answer. But go ahead and ask it.
Pretty much. And so if I'm living worldly, you know, I'm not following. You know, it's like I'm believing in, you know, going with the world.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You know,
sir.
so I'm not using the faith, you know what I'm saying, that God bless me with, because I'm not living the law.
That's right.
And as weird as that may seem to me, because, you know, I'm not used to living that way. And it seems weird, but that's
Now why are you not used to living that way? Give me Deuteronomy 28. Why are you not used to everything you just named? Why are you not used to it? Why have our people been the way they are since they've been babies and nothing's changing about it? They go to church every Sunday, nothing's changing about it. Why is that? Why are you not learning? Why are you not learning? Didn't we go over knowledge? Isn't your priest supposed to be telling you these things? Why are you not learning these things though? Because they're not showing you the law. They're telling you they're taking your money, but they're not teaching you the law. Everybody walk up here, the first thing they should ask, well, what are you teaching in the Bible? Let me find out what you're learning out of the Bible. But if we was up here clapping, we was up here singing, we have a crowd of people up here. That's the difference between us and the church, because we're actually teaching the Bible. They out there teaching you how to sing. They teaching you how to be in sin. The women, they tell them come as they are, they still smell like the club from last night.
That's right.
The men still smell like liquor. The pastor's staring at the women. The person that's directing the choir, he's staring at the men.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world.
So you're not supposed to love the world. When you ask me about the worldly things, this is what the Bible has to say about that. Read it from the top.
Love not the world.
We're not supposed to love the things of the world, because that's not what's going to get you salvation, brother. That's not what's going to get you right. Keeping Halloween ain't going to get you right, brother.
Right.
Keeping Christmas ain't going to get you right.
Right.
Eating turkey sandwiches on Thanksgiving is not going to get you right, bro.
Right.
This is what's going to get you right. This book, these laws, these statutes and commandments that the Most High gave us. That's what's going to get you right. Keep reading.
Neither the things that are in the world.
So we're not supposed to love the things in the world. We're not supposed to be our main objective is to get the big car, is to get the big house. That means nothing. What does that mean at the end of the day? All you have to do is not pay your damn bills, and they'll take it from you.
That's right.
If you own it, you own a house. All you have to do is not pay the water bill, and you will not in it.
That's right.
All the laws that I gave you today, everything I showed you today. Now, do you believe this book? Is this book a true book? That means you believe in God, right? Because this is what the word, these are words of the Most High. These are not our words, brother. You have to believe that first.
Sirach 32 and verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment.
So everything that we're bringing out today, you have to take heed to that, brother. The little things that I told you about, the fringes, your beard, the bald heads, you have to take heed to those things, brother. All of them. You can't, it's not just about you not murdering people and then you're whoremongering and you're doing everything else in the book because you're still guilty of sin.
Yeah. And he that trusteth in him shall fare never the worse.
So you shouldn't have any fear, brother. If you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, if you're not robbing banks, why are you worried about somebody coming in there and arresting you for bank robbery? If you're not killing your brother, why are you worried about somebody convicting you of murder? I can't be standing around drug dealers if I'm not a drug dealer. You're supposed to come out of those things. You're supposed to come out of the world. You're supposed to be separate, like I read, separate from the world.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.